Stamina's key in this game, so it's not called Snake Eater for no reason. That fight with the end, one of my all-time favorites in any game. What is about that fight? Maybe it's like having to be patient, kind of back and forth. Let me just like go ahead and eat this. I haven't actually eaten it yet. You may hate it. Well, much. That's all I got right now.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Badgers will...
Somebody actually asked me, why do I use the damage pistol sometimes over the tranquilizer one or the triple Z, the sleep one? I think it's mostly like how I'm going to play the game. It's kind of like, you can have like the non-lethal approach with a lot of stuff. And there's like certain things you can actually unlock, you know? But I think it's more about, sometimes I just want to like get around an area, I don't want to place a gun.
Total leather and we'll get started. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bruins offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early.
Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
This is an offense that really prides themselves on being able to run the football. And on the first 4 plays of the game, they're doing exactly that. They're trying to let these big guys up front get into a rhythm. They're feeding their backs the football, and they're sending a very clear message to the defense that we are going to pound you into submission.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Bruins are marching down the field with the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wisconsin's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll run play action. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that.
Just a short game.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Badgers have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that 1st drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Johnson. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Finding open areas. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who was a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Love the work by the running back on that draw play. He sold like he was going to be pass blocking. At the last second, got the handoff, and right away put his foot in the ground to get upfield.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bruins look to do some damage in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Working that left side now. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much.
Touchdown, Bruins! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Yes.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Badgers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And it's no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the score.
Looking deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bruins want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly and go to it.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Smith wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground.
What the? What are you doing?
He's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Right there.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Smith dropping to pass. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Badger.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Surging forward on the sneak. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Got room at the 35. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
With the catch, it's Johnson. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now It's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Get it out on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Gonna look downfield again. Grab near the marker. It's Flores. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win. but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Notre Dame is running away with this one today thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Smith wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Badgers are in the hurry up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Rush is on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
The Bruins are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
On fourth down, going to the air. He'll take another shot here. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator. Try to rub it in. Can't win by enough.
And here's a fumble way behind the... right down the gut of the field. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Bruins. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Wisconsin, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Smith dropping to pass. Still looking on the move. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays.
Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Smith wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. The Badgers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton